Today, we are looking at a $154 piece of, well, solid metal that supposedly claims to run the latest software.
Yeah, it's literally just a wall mount.
Right. It has no power, no chips, no moving parts at all. But it somehow perfectly exposes this bizarre reality about our, smart hardware ecosystems.
It really does.
Welcome to today's deep dive. Our mission today is to extract some surprising insights from a seemingly mundane technical document. We are looking at the product listing for the Bolin Technology C-WM3W large PTZ wall mount bracket, and we want to uncover why the unseen infrastructure of our video-heavy world actually matters so much.
And it does matter. I mean, we are looking at a heavy-duty white wall mount here. It's designed specifically for large indoor PTZ cameras.
Right, those pan-tilt zoom ones.
Exactly. The documentation highlights it for the Bolin 9 series, the R9, B9, and EXU series. And it is a highly robust piece of gear. It comes in at 1.6 kilograms.
Which is, what, about 3.6 pounds?
Yeah, 3.6 pounds of solid metal.
And, a 3.6-pound bracket isn't just holding dead weight. A large PTZ camera has internal motors, right? So when it pans or tilts really quickly.
It generates a ton of torque.
Exactly, a surprising amount of dynamic rotational force. So this chunk of metal basically has to act like a stiff sport suspension on a car.
Yeah, absorbing all that kinetic energy so your video feed doesn't vibrate.
Right, it's like the foundation of a skyscraper. You only think about it if it fails. But looking at the specs, I see it features a standard quarter 20 mounting point.
Yep, very standard.
So since you have to buy this separately, are you locked into a single ecosystem or is there flexibility here?
Oh, there's definitely flexibility. The documentation explicitly notes that it supports other large PTZ cameras.
Okay, that's a relief.
Yeah, that interoperability is crucial for AV design. You can build or upgrade your system using that universal quarter 20 standard without, being forced to tear out and replace your physical infrastructure.
Okay, let's unpack this. We have this brilliantly simple, purely analog, universal screw mount, which makes the next spec in this document absolutely hilarious.
Oh, I know exactly what you're going to say.
The listing explicitly states, as a main feature, that this 3.6-pound metal bracket ships with the latest firmware.
It's so funny.
I mean, why would a wall mount need software? I'm assuming they don't have some secret Wi-Fi-enabled leveling system hidden in this chunk of metal.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
It's almost certainly a quirk of automated product listings.
Like a lazy copy-paste job in an e-commerce backend.
Basically, yeah. I mean, it reveals a broader industry trend. Hardware manufacturers are so eager to brand their ecosystems as smart that software terminology just gets inadvertently applied to inert metal.
That is wild.
Right. Like the related PTZ cameras mentioned in the source, like the Bolin B2 models or the Dante AV-HD2 cameras, those handle AV over IP, video streaming, and digital control commands.
So they are essentially computers with lenses.
Exactly. So they absolutely require firmware. The database likely just swept the mounting bracket into the same automated template.
Which completely masks what actually matters for this hardware.
Yeah, the real specs to care about here are the weight load and the build quality, not some non-existent digital update.
Right, because whether you are setting up a professional broadcast or just, outfitting a corporate conference room, paying attention to the physical specs is key.
For sure. The rigid construction, the 1.6 kilogram weight limit, and that 1-year warranty. That is what keeps your very expensive tech safe and keeps it from crashing to the floor.
Exactly. Well, we're wrapping up this deep dive, but I want to leave you with a final thought. If a retail database is automatically assigning digital firmware specs to an inanimate piece of metal.
A heavy chunk of metal at that.
Right, how much of the technical information we rely on daily is being generated by automated, unchecked templates rather than human accuracy? When you are building out your next system, how much of that spec sheet was actually written by a human who understands the gear? Something to think about the next time you're sketching out a new build.